Okay, this is going to be a quick little guide on Leo the Relentless mini pet achievement collection, whatever. In the new maps for Guild Two, this is in Shipwreck Strand. You will get this achievement if you open up a book over at the Twisted Hollow. It is, I believe, right after you complete the Hammerheart Rumble meta event. There'll be a book right next to the chest. You can look at it, and it will give it to you in your inventory right here. And you'll have to go and find a bunch of cats, and at the end of it all, you will get a mini pet that's pretty cute. So the first one right here is Skippy. The book will tell you to come to Skippy if you do the show me option, but here he is right here. He's hanging out at this POI, the Crimson Leaf Fountain, next to the Soaring Sands. You take the Dark Leviathan waypoint, and you talk to him. And the book that is going to be in your inventory right here, ignore my inventory, I know it's bad, will kind of give you like a little bit of a pathway. You'll need to find all the chapters as you go, which involves talking to all the cats. The first one we're going to go to is Shenanigans. Shenanigans is going to be hanging out to the north over here, right on this rock right here. That's on my waypoint. I'm going to do this all unedited. That way you know exactly where I'm flying and there's no like confusion as in like, how did I get there? So yeah, let's go ahead and have like a leisurely little flight all the way over to Shenanigans, and we'll talk to the cat. But yeah, all these are pretty easy. I don't think you need any masteries to complete this achievement, so that's a big yay. But right here is Shenanigans, this tiny little cat right here. You talk to Shenanigans. Shenanigans will then tell you to go over to their friend. That is, I should have probably pulled this up. Loki, not Loki, sorry, Pippin the cat. Yeah, Pippin the cat. And Pippin is going to be located actually all the way at the Twisted Hollow location where you fight the Rumble. I'm going to get this POI while I'm here. Hell yeah. Located all the way down here. And that is a wall. But yeah, we'll go ahead and take our flight over there. And I'll make sure I'm going the right direction. I'm using my War Claw because that is a little bit faster. And it's cute. And I'm just going to keep the little look on the map to make sure I'm not wandering off into Narnia. You don't have to fight or kill anything during this. You don't need to do this meta event to talk to Pippin. You can even talk to Pippin while this meta event's going on. So when you fly down here, you turn around a little bit, and Pippin is sitting right here. And again, there's the fight location behind us where it happens. Once you talk to Pippin, you will then want to go ahead and talk to Loki, who is to our northeast. If you look inside the book for clues, it will say go northwest. Do not do this. That is a lie. I don't know if that's a typo or if they're just giving me wrong directions or I'm taking the directions wrong. But you want to go northeast to a rock that is over here near the Forecastle Rock. It's about right here is where Loki's sitting. And I don't know what happened there, but I landed in the water and lost my mount. So I'm going to get back on my mount. So, we should be going where Loki is, and it's going to be on this island that's in front of me with these 3 palm trees, or whatever Tyria palm trees are, next to this tropical bird. You will see Loki. You'll then talk to Loki, and Loki will tell you to go and see Rudder. Rudder is probably the easiest cat to find. You just go over down southeast to the Pub Canuck waypoint, and Rudder will be sitting inside of this little hut right over here. And you'll want to go ahead and give Rudder a chat. And he's got like a little mustache. He's kind of cute. He'll tell you to go to Tinker. Tinker is going to be to yours. Can you stop talking? I'm trying to talk, dude. Anyways, you want to go to the south middle area of the map. And Rudder is going to be at this hero point right here. You'll notice these 2 branches over this, well, I guess Lake of Inquest or whatever we want to call it there. And again, we'll run into a stupid mountain when I'm trying to explain stuff and fly. Again, you don't need to kill anything. You can ignore everything. Just hopefully don't get demounted and die while you're doing this. And take in the beauty because, damn, it looks good. And over on this waterfall here, you will see Tinker the cat sitting at the very top. You go ahead and talk to Tinker, and Tinker will eventually tell you to go and see their friend Shadow. Shadow is probably the second easiest one to find. You'll want to go back to the Pub Canuck waypoint, and you will be told to go to... What the hell was that? You'll be told to go to the Skimmer Nest waypoint, scramble, adventure, not waypoint. And at that adventure, there will be a dog, in quotation marks, that thinks it's a cat named Shadow. And so you go ahead and talk to the cat, Shadow. Shadow will say that you need to go to Sadie. So I'm not sure if there's a waypoint somewhere in the middle of the map that I just don't know about anywhere in here. Like it says there's 3. Oh no, they're all on the frickin' east side. Yeah. So I guess we'll go ahead and take the Untitled Chapter waypoint. Because Sadie is going to be all the way on the west side of the map, but more on the northern side. So we'll go ahead and visit Sadie, who is at the ravine right here. It's not inside the ravine, it's on top looking down. So we'll just go ahead and take our little flight from the Dark Leviathan waypoint over there. And I guess we'll take this. I don't know where this leads me. Ooh, a little secret tunnel. Yeah, that doesn't look correct, so let's go there. And I'm lazy, so I'm going to take the Griffin. And here should be the ravine right here, if I'm correct. Yep. And so behind this tree right here will be Sadie just chilling. So you want to go ahead and talk to Sadie. Sadie is then going to be like, hey, go and find Casper. Casper is very close by, just a little bit to the south in this location down here. So we're going to go ahead and fly all the way to Casper. I would recommend trying to get a little bit of height for this one because there's a monster that can demount you. It probably won't kill you, but it is an elite mob. It is this little crusher down here. So we'll go ahead and fly over him. At this area right here, the top of this with the 2 tropical birds, we'll go ahead and talk to the cat, Casper. Now, Casper will tell you to go and find the captain himself, who is going to be Cap'n Leo the Relentless, which is the mini pet that we're going after. We'll go ahead and go back to Pub Canuck waypoint. Now, you'll want to go ahead and get on your skimmer, and Cap'n Leo is chilling in a grotto that is underneath the map. So to get there, we're going to go ahead and head to this POI right here, called the Overgrown Channel Skimmerway. And we will have to follow, like, kind of a little bit of directions, because there is a way to get lost in here. So we'll just go ahead and go down. Once you go down, do not follow the ley line, just go ahead and take a right. And once you get into the right, you'll find this area here, and you'll find a new ley line. And then you just follow all the way to the end. You go a little bit deep. And then once you can surface right here, this is a grotto. You get in there, you get trapped because that was a bad entrance. You do it all over again. And right here will be Cap'n Leo the Relentless. You talk to him, and then you will finish the achievement, and you'll get the mini pet, which I have right here. He's super cute. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Alright, thank you for watching. Yay.